You're watching CBS 5 Eyewitness News in high definition.
Just recently I started keeping track because it was happening so often.
I lost count.
Safeway shoppers overcharged again and again and again. How the store is supposed to make it up to you. And good evening, I'm Ken Bastida.
I'm Dana King. Viewers tipped us off to what they say is an ongoing problem at Safeway. One shopper says he has lost count of how many times he's been overcharged. In a story you will only see on CBS 5, Julie Watts goes undercover to find out how often it's happening and what Safeway is doing about it.
I didn't get my Just For You savings on this. It's right here. I can show you. It should be more than 7 cents.
Sometimes it's a misplaced price.
So that's the wrong sign?
Yeah. Other times, a computer error. But far too many times, customers complain they're getting overcharged at Safeway, anywhere from 10 cents to 10 bucks.
I only have 4 receipts, but it's been more than that.
Just recently I started keeping track because it was happening so often.
I lost count.
And they're not alone. Back in 2003, Safeway and its Southern California Vons stores paid fines following 2 separate lawsuits for overcharging. And the company was again sued by the state in 2008. The judgment in that lawsuit? If either store charges you more than the lowest advertised price, in most cases, you're supposed to get the item for free.
In all the years I've called them on this, I have never gotten the item for free.
They just kind of unhappily give me the difference.
Well, according to the Department of Weights and Measures, that would be a direct violation of a court order.
Except for a few items like alcohol, dairy products, tobacco. If the item is priced less than $5, you have the right to have that item given to you for free.
And Miguel Monroy says if you're overcharged on an item over $5, Safeway is supposed to give you a $5 gift card. That was the punishment issued after a multi-county investigation found the same thing back then we're still finding today.
This is supposed to be 30% off.
Widespread overcharges.
The same thing just happened.
We went undercover shopping at 5 Safeway stores in 3 counties. And not only were we overcharged 5 times, not a single store offered to give us the item for free. And 2 flat out refused.
But shouldn't I get it for free because I was overcharged?
No.
I haven't seen that.
Would it be a violation of this injunction if a Safeway employee refused to refund you?
I believe it is, yes.
While the agency wouldn't directly comment on our findings, Monroy points out the judgment also requires Safeway post signs in, quote, a conspicuous location at all checkout lanes explaining the refund policy.
Do you have it posted somewhere?
Not that I know. I don't think it is posted now.
We did find signs posted at some of the stores we visited, but they weren't exactly conspicuous. Posted behind the customer service counter with tiny print, or at hip level at the end of the checkout lane. And one store had no signs at all.
Most people we spoke with have no idea these signs exist. Isn't that some sort of indicator that these signs aren't in a conspicuous location?
Yes, that would be concerning.
Safeway declined to sit down with us here at its corporate headquarters, but in a statement says it has, quote, made it clear to employees that the policy applies to all pricing, including its new personalized Just For You coupons. But apparently the policy is not so clear to the company's business and ethics department, which stated the exact opposite in this email just last month when it refused to refund one of our viewers for the same reason store employees refused to refund us.
Just For You is different.
Safeway wouldn't comment on the fact that we were never offered our overcharged items for free, as required by the court order, but did, quote, respectfully disagree with our assertion that the required signs were not conspicuously posted, even though many of their own employees couldn't seem to find them.
Is that posted somewhere?
I haven't seen that, but you can ask them about it. I don't know.
Now, Safeway apologized for our overcharges and says it corrected the error, but can't comment on the viewer complaints without more information. It says customers with overcharge issues should call customer service at a number that we posted at our website, cbssf.com/ConsumerWatch. But I should point out, when we called just before the show, the rep said he'd never heard of the judgment and said refunds are at the manager's discretion.
So clearly there's no conversation of some compliance training corporate-wide, company-wide.
Well, Safeway says they're working on that, but
right.
Clearly that's still in the process.
So, but this can't just be a Safeway issue. I'm guessing that...
No, the first time we did a story about this, actually regarding Safeway, Weights and Measures said, listen, this is an issue for stores across the board, sporting goods, grocery stores, you name it, billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars every year in overcharges.
Wow. All right.